Hey, good morning. What's poppin'? This your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? Oh, I'm feeling great. Now, let's get the elephant out of the room. I look terrible. That's not really an elephant. That's more consistent like a picture that's in the room, you know? Anyway, the point is, Dr. Furuli is no longer a member of the Jehovah Witness organization. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? They kicked him out. Disfellowship. Gave him the boot. Get up out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Can you believe it? Oh, Jehovah Witness organization, if you're trying not to look like a vicious cult, you're doing a terrible job of it. You're having a terrible go at it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, see, this is the thing. Dr. Furuli did not do anything biblically wrong. Let me say that again for the people in the back who may not have heard me. Dr. Furuli did not do anything biblically wrong. He didn't even do nothing that was like morally wrong. Actually, I'm trying to think on what level he could have done something that was so bad and so dangerous that he had to be removed as a Jehovah Witness. Because if you remember, he never lost his faith. He still believes in the Jehovah Witness doctrine and stuff like that. Only thing he had a problem with was their filling on, education and getting a higher education and basically the setup of the governing body. He thinks they have too much power. And he thinks it's in conflict with the Bible as far as like men having power and authority over other men instead of, God, Valid points. Very valid, very accurate points. And even though he tried to put it nicely, I guess, those valid points, what should have happened, they should have been addressed. People should have said, you know what? You got a point, we'll look into it. And maybe at the end of the day, we'll agree to disagree or something like that. But no, not the governing body. Even though it would hurt them, even though it would hurt their cause, they still chose to get rid of Mr. Furuli. Yo, what are y'all doing over there? You don't think we're going to harp on this? Mr. Furuli is now an EXJW. And Mr. Furuli, if you're watching this, come on through. I don't know if you speak English. You probably do because you're all smart and stuff. If you do, come through. I'll holler at you. I'll get your story out there. But no, seriously. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing spiritually wrong. And this is a point that I need to make. Dr. Furuli, if you believe in the Jehovah Witness doctrine, was placed where he was placed, who had the blessings that he had inside the organization, that he was being used by Jehovah because Jehovah handpicked them. Is that not what we believe? Is that not what you believe? Jehovah put you there. And not only did he put you there, he put you to train elders. He used you to back up doctrinal scientists, sciences and stuff like that. Basically, you said that the 607 doctrine was true, and you were able to try to prove it with science and everything else. And they used your education and your smarts to further their beliefs. And you still believe that. So why are they removing you for questioning the power structure that they set up? When in reality, more than him has a problem with the governing body setup. He's just one of the first people that's actually brave enough to come out and put it in the book. He's an older gentleman, but a lot of people are not cool with the Jehovah Witness leadership setup. They don't like it. They voice their opinions in private. Rarely do it in public, but it is a real thing. This is a real problem. Now I can understand if you was, I just don't like them. Like, no, that doesn't work. I get that. You have to have an actual good reason for not liking a certain situation or setup. And they've proved that those men up top, right, is literally nobody above them. They have nobody that they answer to. The decisions they come to and that they make are their own. And the thing is that there's not enough, it's just not enough diversity in the room to trust the decisions of those men, unless you're telling me that those decisions are not their decisions and they come directly from God. Because if that is what you're saying, then once again, you need to prove that. And not only do you need to prove that, you need to show that, this is the thing, right? If you're going to go around telling that you're God, or not your God, but you work for God and whatnot, but you don't have any way of showing that, how do we know this ain't just what you and your homeboys came up with, like the laws and things like that? Because remember, the laws and stuff that they come up with, they also enforce. Now, I mean, come on, man. If you come up with a law and you make it up yourself, and you can enforce that law, and people gonna be like, all right, well, I guess I can't wear shoes today. You're like, come on, man. You can't make up a law and enforce it and say this is God's law now, when you obviously made it up. Like the whole tight pants thing. Toni Morris don't like tight pants, so the rest of the Jehovah's Witness organization can't like tight pants. Rutherford didn't like beards, so now the entire Jehovah's Witness organization can't have beards. It's ridiculous. It's not the way any good, respectable organization should be ran. There needs to be some type of voting system or something like that, because you can't just tell people what they should and should not do. And this example of Dr. Furuli shows exactly why this is a vicious and bad cult. That man ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't hurt nobody. He just stated his opinion. He told you what it was. He put it in a book. He laid it out clearly and beautifully. And they're just like, yeah, you disrespected the governing body. You up out of there. And they unceremoniously kicked him out of the organization. That's some BS. That is bullcrap, ladies and gentlemen. And you know how I feel. But you got to know how he feels. Because he comes from a long line of Jehovah's Witnesses who were on the front lines doing a lot of the JW battles, doing the blood doctrine battles, doing the court cases and everything else. He stood shoulder to shoulder with the witnesses and he fought for them. I don't believe none of that crap. But he did, and he does, and he got to a certain level. He got so high up inside of the organization. District overseer, circuit overseer, he was the man that the men had to go to. You know what I mean? Like, he was top notch. He was the best. And they still felt the need, because he dared question the organization to remove him from the organization. Is that something that God would do? Or would God allow people to question and then show them why they're wrong? Because this is the thing I've noticed with the Jehovah's Witness organization. When they're questioned, when they're pressed, when they're shown evidence contrary to what they believe, instead of proving them wrong, they back away, they shut it down, they run away, they don't have the conversation no more. See, this is the thing. I could sit up all day and say, hey, Jehovah don't exist, right? And they'll battle me and they'll take me to task, unless they know I'm an apostate. Then they're like, oh, you're an apostate. But the thing is that they'll take you to task and they'll battle you all day if you go at Jehovah, right? But if you go at the governing body, who is less than Jehovah, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't discuss that. No, that's the one. No. We can keep it on God. We can disrespect God, but we're not going to allow you to disrespect our governing body. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense. And Dr. Furuli, a devout worshiper of Jehovah, a devout person who wants to do Jehovah's will, who wants to bring about the new system and do all the stuff that the Jehovah's Witnesses believe in, only question he had was for the leadership. And questioning the leadership, not Jehovah, but the leadership, is enough to get him removed out of the organization. Just think about that. Let that sink in. Because apparently worshiping Jehovah and loving Jehovah is not enough. And it will not secure your safety or your involvement in the Jehovah's Witness organization. No, it will not. You have to be loyal to the governing body and show your appreciation to the governing body. Can you believe that? That is nuts to me personally. But anyway, man, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm gonna be making some more videos probably, but yeah, for now, this is crazy. This is, oh my God. He is kicked out. He one of us now though. So yeah, if you get up a YouTube channel, you know I'm gonna subscribe. Probably gonna drop the link, tell y'all to subscribe too. It's your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope y'all having a great day. Holla at your guala. Deuces.